The coaches are getting together at home plate, shaking hands for this winner-take-all Game 3, the second round series in the Division I non-select playoffs. Welcome, everybody, back to Embanato Field. Stewart, Shelby, Will Anders here to bring you this afternoon's contest as the 7th-seeded Neville Tigers are hosting the Haughton Buccaneers for a chance to what looks like go down to Lake Charles next weekend to face the Barb Buccaneers. If you missed Game 1 last night, Haughton won that one 3-1. The Tigers bounced back in Game 2. Game starting at 11 with a 9-2 victory, and here we are for Game 3 for a chance to move on to the third round of the Division I playoffs. Tigers are going to go with Michael Plummer on the bump as they revert back to the home team here in Game 3. The rest of the defense for the Tigers, Drew Jarrell behind the plate. Over at first is Henry Cagle. The second baseman is Bradley Hanlon. At third base, Rudy Dozier. The shortstop is Sutton Lewis. In outfield, you've got Hunt Grant in left. Ethan Kelly replaces Plummer out in center. And Caden O'Quinn will be your right fielder. Batting lineup for the Haughton Bucks. Leading off will be Caleb Brown. He'll handle the pitching duties for the Bucks today. Christian Turner's in left field. The 3-hole is Colin Raines, the center fielder. Batting cleanup is Austin Anderson, the first baseman. Then he's followed by the DH, Braden Stovall. Dalton Meacham moves from second to short in place of Brown. Trent McGowan back in the lineup this afternoon at third base. Then the 8-hole is Zach Ross, the catcher, and Parks Walker rounds out the Haughton lineup. He'll be playing right field. So the hard-throwing left-hander for the Tigers. We'll see if he can't put the Tigers on his back here in Game 3. Give them a chance to advance to the third round of the Division I non-select playoff bracket.
Yeah, what a Tigers, again, coming in with a little momentum from this game, from that Game 2.
Yep. A game that was tighter than the score indicated. It was 9-2, but it was just 4-0 going into the 7th, and then 5 errors in the top of the 7th pretty much led to the eventual demise of the Bucks in Game 2. But there's a Game 3, and it's up for grabs. Any team can move on. Here's the first pitch from Plummer. His fastball is high for ball 1, and we're underway. Caleb Brown, Christian Turner, Colin Raines due up for the Bucks. 2-0 to Brown. You can hear already a lively dugout down the first baseline with Haughton as that pitch finds the strike zone. Three and one.
Wind starting to pick up now, kind of blowing from the north and from left field.
Ball 4. And the leadoff man is aboard for Haughton.
Brown draws the walk. He's going to bring up left fielder number 10, Christian Turner.
Now the left fielder, Christian Turner.
Number 24 for Haughton coming into courtesy run there.
That's Drew Palmer. Turner 0 for 3 last game. And had a couple of hits in the Friday night contest. Fastball misses up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Lefty on lefty matchup here. As that pitch is in there for strike one. Turner lifts this one high into the air. Kelly charging in from center. He's going to make the catch. And there's one gone.
Flies out to the center fielder for the first out.
Camera angle. It's focused on the net there. Can't help that.
No, you can't. Work with what we got here.
So one gone and one on for Colin Raines.
Can't forget that we're here in the Sleepy Hollow top half inning. Sleepy Hollow, you can find them in the corner of 9th and Louisville in Monroe.
Raines was 0 for 2 with a walk. That pitch in there for a strike. One pitch. That's inside. 1 ball and a strike. Very lively dugout down the first base line. Raines hits this one to left. Hunt Grant's there as it falls from the sky to make the out. There's 2 gone for the Bucks here in the top of the first. Now Austin Anderson. Hard to believe that through 2 games. A throw over right there. Through 2 games on both sides. There's only been 1 extra base hit, and that was a contested one in the first on Friday night. But it's been really well pitched from top to bottom by both sides.
And you expected that coming in with probably both squads. You know,
yeah.
I mean,
swing and a miss there. Anderson can't catch up to that fastball. Anderson, as we mentioned last game, the pitcher Friday night, threw a gem. 1 hitter, complete game on Friday. So Anderson playing first base today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit high. Curveball, called strike 3. Plummer freezes Anderson, and that's going to do it for the Bucks. He issued a leadoff walk, but retired the next 3, so no runs on no hits or no errors. Haughton leaves 1 man on base. No score here. We move to the Tiger half of the first.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars today, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House. All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors make me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their order right here.
Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
Welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth here at Embanato Field. So we head to the bottom of the first inning. Let's look at that Tigers starting lineup, or batting lineup, I should say. Leading off for the Tigers will be left fielder Hunt Grant. Batting second will be Henry Cagle. Batting third, Sutton Lewis. In the cleanup spot will be Ethan Kelly. Batting fifth, Drew Gerald. In the sixth spot, it'll be Rudy Dozier. Batting seventh, the DH Tanner Wynn. Batting eighth, it'll be Bradley Hanlon. And batting ninth, it'll be Caden O'Quinn.
And defensively for Haughton, I mentioned Caleb Brown on the bump. That's Zach Ross. He's been back behind the dish the whole time. First baseman is Anderson. Got Parker Presley at second. Trent McGowan at third. Dalton Meacham at short. Hunt Grant fouls one into the screen. Rounding out the defensive lineup for Haughton, Christian Turner in left. Colin Raines in center, and the right fielder is Parks Walker. It'll be Grant, Cagle, and Lewis for the Tigers. Curveball is going to drop in there for a strike, and Grant down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Brown tries the corner and misses. Another curveball just saws off Grant.
Yeah, just
That's a good pitch.
Really good pitch there. You couldn't do much with that.
Henry Cagle moving up in the lineup with Plummer on the bump. He'll bat in the 2-hole. Cagle hit the ball all 3 times earlier today, but flew out. Did have an RBI in game 1. Curveball just misses. You know, you see Brown, a typical shortstop pitcher is what he looks like early on. He's a guy that can throw a lot of different pitches. Has a little juice on his fastball. Growing up playing, shortstops had the best curveballs and knuckleballs on the team. They might not have been the best pitcher, but they're going to rely on him to see if they can advance Haughton to round 3. Now 3-0 on Cagle. He takes that one low and away, and the Tigers have their first base runner of game 3. Will give way for Sutton Lewis. Sutton 1 for 3, or actually 1 for 2 officially last game. Scored a run, had an RBI, and reached on an error. He actually scored 2 runs of the 9 runs the Tigers scored in game 2. It's that first pitch inside. The third straight batter. Brown has started every batter off with a breaking pitch of some sort. There's a fastball. It stays down. It's 2-0. Starting to get used to that voice. The old gruff one coming from the right side. That one off the glove of Ross. Cagle's going to move up to second. And Sutton Lewis with a 3-0 count. Tigers jumped off to a lead in game 1 in the first inning, just scoring that 1 run as Lewis takes a 4-pitch walk. Added a couple in the third, and that's how it's set until I believe it was the 5th.
Yeah, the 5th
they played it. No, it was the 6th. They played it a run, made it 4-0, and then those 5 unearned runs in the 7th made it 9-0. And Haughton scored a couple there in the bottom of the 7th, but not enough to overcome the Tiger lead.
Too little, too late at that point with that 5-error inning.
Ethan Kelly now at bat for the Tigers. Ethan had a decent day at the plate. He's 1 for 4, but reached on an error and scored. And drove in a run in game 2. Swings through that pitch, though. Brown checks Cagle back to second. Ethan lifts this one into right field. That's Presley underneath it. The throw's going to come to third. Not going to be in time, and wisely Sutton Lewis goes back to tag and moves up to second.
Yeah, Sutton saw nobody covering that second base, took advantage of that, and got an extra bag there.
So Kelly flies out to right. The Tigers advance both runners. Runners at second and third, and 2 outs here for Drew Gerald. Gerald is due. Time called by the batter. Pitch in there for a strike. Back-to-back umpires that call strikes in front of their chest.
Well, you know, that first one on Friday night, better than that than delayed, I guess.
Yeah. Gerald lifts this one. Handled by the second baseman, Presley. And that's going to do it for the Tigers. They get a couple of runners on base, but strand them. No runs on no hits. There were no errors. Like I said, they strand 2. No score after 1. We'll be right back.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." As we return here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth at Embanato Field, no score as we move to the second inning. Stovall, Meacham, and McGowan do up for Haughton.
Leading off for the Buccaneers in the top half of the second inning is the DH number 2, Braden Stovall.
Braden Stovall struck out 3 times in game 2. Takes the first pitch from Plummer. Low and away for a ball 1. Another lefty-on-lefty matchup. 3-0. Plummer walked the leadoff batter in the first and then retired the next 3. He walks the first batter in the second.
Stovall takes first base on a walk. He's going to bring up shortstop number 4, Dalton Meacham.
Now Dalton Meacham moved to short from second due to the fact that Brown is pitching. Meacham 0 for 3 in game 2. He takes a strike. Meacham squares to bunt, pops it up. It's going to get down foul. Now Meacham down in the count, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Low ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Curveball called, strike 3. And Meacham is retired for the first out of the second.
Yeah, beautiful breaking pitch there.
Yeah, it broke clear across the strike zone. Now Trent McGowan had an at bat in game 2. Grounded out. Swings and misses at that offering from Plummer. Not much of a lead over at first from Stovall. They're hugging that bag. The left-handed Michael Plummer. He pumps another strike over the outside corner. Plummer tries the inside corner and misses. Curveball swung on. Gerald can't find it. McGowan's out at the plate due to first base being covered up, but Stovall's going to move up to second on the pass ball. So after a leadoff walk, back-to-back strikeouts for the Bucks. Zach Ross, the catcher, comes to the plate with a runner on second and 2 outs. Ross chops this one back to Plummer. He's going to run almost all the way to first, toss it to Henry, and that's going to do it for the Bucks. No runs, no hits, no errors. There was one man left. Played 1.5. Still no score here from Embanato Field. We'll be back right after this.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
No scores. We enter the bottom of the second. Here, bottom of the second inning, brought to you by Dr. Kevin Williams and Williams Orthodontics. Tigers are going to send Dozier, Nguyen, and Hanlon to the plate. A couple of good games thus far. Nothing like a win-or-go-home matchup. And with the 3-game set starting in the first round of this Division I non-select playoff, I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's I think you looked.
That's a fairer test.
Absolutely. Haughton was part of the benefit of that back in 2017.
Yeah, they rode that, I think it was Stovall.
Yeah.
Or not Stovall, but I mean, one of that pitcher.
But, yeah, they went down to Barb and as a 31 seed and upset them in the first round in that 1-game set. And now with the new division play and cutting down teams on playoff, they've decided, hey, let's go ahead and make it all.
Rudy Dozier leads things up, most likely going down to Barb, as they were ahead in Game 2. They won last night. Brown's going to get Dozier swinging.
Dozier goes down on strikes.
There's one away in the Tiger half of the second.
Going to bring up the DH, number 8, center, Nguyen.
Okay, so West Monroe's leading 8-1 against Fountain Blue.
This
And
game.
Captain Shreve is tied up with their opponent, 4-4. They're playing Rummel.
I think that's the select bracket.
Yeah, Captain Shreve and Rummel in the select bracket.
Yeah, the Shreveport schools. Yep. Them and Rapides.
2-0 the count to Tanner. Fouls this one off. We may be able to run through the bracket.
The good
Our
thing,
director, producer, and all-around multi-talented
PA announcer,
assistant, Will Anders, the assistant director of football operations.
Oh, here we go. Coach Wise, Coach Alan Wise, the old captain's got the big title.
Yeah, old pirate himself.
You know, maybe we'll get AC down in our office one day.
That would be wonderful. Tanner grounds a baseball through into center field. Second baseman Presley can't get to it. And the Tigers have the first hit of the ball game. So after the Nguyen single, Bradley Hanlon's going to come to the plate. Hanlon was 0 for 2 with a run scored in Game 2. And he hits a ball hard into left. Looks like Turner is going to be there to make the play.
Evans flies out to the left fielder for the second out.
Kind of got a charge into the Neville fans there, but easy play for Turner. Now Caden O'Quinn getting his first at bat of the series. 2 outs and a runner on first. And breaking pitch called a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded through into center field. So a couple of C&I singles here in the second. Put 2 runners on for the Tigers.
Number 11, Hunt Grant.
And back to the top of the lineup, Hunt Grant. Got to respect a guy that walks out to the Beastie Boys.
Absolutely.
Grant tries to drop a bunt down. Grant struck out in the bottom of the first. Brown looks to second. Grant fouls that into the screen. He's down 0-2. Runners on first and second, 2 outs here. Bottom of the second, no score. Kind of had Tanner Lean in there, but no throw to second. Now they're going to go to second. This ball gets out in the left. Tanner going to take off for third. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be anywhere close.
Good job.
Nice job. Yeah, go ahead.
Great job by the pitcher backing that one up. You know, could have cost them another error.
Unearned run.
Yeah.
Both runners move up to second and third, and, you know, Brown, the everyday shortstop for Haughton when he's not pitching. Heads-up play there might have saved him a run. So now 0-2. Runners on second and third and 2 outs for Hunt Grant. Curveball, hammered but foul. Looks like Hunt was ready for that breaking pitch. See if he changes up. Right here, another 0-2 pitch, fastball. Off the plate. Grant did not chase. Now Brown with the 1-2. He got him. Same spot, and Hunt couldn't hold it in. He goes down on strikes to end the second. The Tigers with no runs on 1 hit, or 2 hits rather. There were no errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. No score after 2. We'll be back here on the network.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC. Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality, in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
It's going to be Parks Walker. Caleb Brown and Christian Turner due up for the Haughton Bucks. A scoreless game here as we enter the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the third inning. Michael Plummer still out there on the bump for the Tigers. And for the first time, he's faced a leadoff batter. He's thrown a strike. Not the only strike, but now 1-1. First and the second, leadoff batter got on via walk. Plummer was able to shut the door. He's tallied 3 Ks through 2 innings. They're going to check him and see if he went. No, says the first base umpire. Now 2-1 to Parks Walker. Walker had a couple at bats last. He struck out and was hit by a pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's a check swing, foul ball. It's a 2-2 pitch. Just above the belt, 3-2. Called strike 3, and down goes Walker. A great pitch there from Plummer. As he retires the leadoff batter for the first time this afternoon.
Number 23, Caleb Brown.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the pitcher, Caleb Brown. Caleb walked and was stranded in the first. Just misses the outside corner. 2 balls and no strikes. Sam Houston's moved on in Division I playoffs. They eliminate Benton today, 9-1.
The old Broncos.
Look, if you look through that Division I bracket, as I did the other day, I mean, even through the 24 teams in there, as Brown walks for the second time today. Only one team with a losing record, and it was like a 15-17 record. I think that was Mandeville on the North Shore, and they play good baseball down there.
I mean,
one team with a 500 record, but everybody else was literally 22-12 or 23-9, 24-10. That all the way throughout the bracket. This is as level as a bracket as you can see. The top 4, West Monroe only had 3 or 4 losses. Barb had 1. Sam Houston had 4. But everybody else kind of
Sulphur.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you look at that, Sam Houston, Barb, and Sulphur, I think top 5. And all from the same district.
Timeout.
I think
called by the Tiger infield.
That's a tough baseball district.
No, it is. I mean, you think Sam Houston, Barb, Sulphur.
And then you still got to deal with your Lafayette schools.
Yeah.
Acadiana, Southside, Lafayette.
Yep. So tossing a rosin bag out to the mound. So Christian Turner at the plate. He's got a 2-0 count. Runner on first with 1 out here in the third. 3-0. And back-to-back 4-pitch walks issued to Haughton. Puts runners on first and second with one out, and Colin Raines, who flew out to left, his first at bat. That's going to be Coach Thomas Nicholson out to talk to Plummer. You know, the only, Plummer's had a live arm, has thrown hard, his whole deal. The only factor has been his command of the strike zone. Yeah. When he's in it, he's really, really good.
He can control an at bat.
Yeah. And that's kind of trying to settle him down. In this type of situation, that adrenaline can get going. But I would assume that Sutton Lewis would be the number 2 first relief guy here.
Well, yes.
But not ready for that yet.
I mean, this.
A couple of last words from the catcher, Drew Jarrell. We're ready to resume play here. So no count on Raines. Plummer trying to work himself out of a little jam here in the third. Strike called on the outside corner. This ball hit hard and deep to left. Hunt Grant at the wall makes the catch. No tag. And a long out given up to Raines. The wind, you can see the flag blowing in there from left. That might have held that ball in the ballpark. As Hunt Grant retreats to haul it in, and there's 2 gone.
Off the bat,
a sigh of relief from a lot of Neville fans after that one off the bat. Looked like that one was going to get out of here. And Austin Anderson now with 2 outs and runners on first and second. So Tigers dodge a bullet on that one. Can they get out of the inning unscathed? 1-0 pitch, chopped towards Lewis. He's going to take the short throw to second, and that's going to do it. So the Bucs strand 1 on no hits or no errors, and they're going to move to the third. Still no score here at Embanato Field. Stay with us.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change. One thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
The bottom of the third
Here's Henry Cagle. He's going to lead off the Tiger half of the third. Cagle walked in the first, got all the way to third, and was stranded there. Still no score. As both teams have bent a little bit, but
nothing's broke.
Nothing's broke. Henry takes that pitch up in the zone for ball one. Swings through that one. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. For the foul ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're here in the Williams Orthodontics bottom half of the third. Gets Cagle to chase the high heater. He can't catch up to it. And there's 1 gone.
Cagle goes down on strikes. It's going to bring up shortstop number 4, Sutton Lewis.
Now Sutton Lewis, who walked back in the first. Well, 2-0, the count to Lewis. Looking back, Haughton's left a runner on base each of the last 3 innings. This ball drifting, and caught by the first baseman, Austin Anderson, for out number 2.
First baseman for the second out. It's going to bring up center fielder, number 21, Ethan.
Point I was trying to make, Haughton has left a runner on base each of the first 3 innings. The Tigers have left 2 runners on base in their first 2 innings. Ethan Kelly comes up. Nobody on and 2 out. Ethan flew out to right. His first at bat. Takes a breaking pitch for a strike. Fastball misses away. Here's the 1-1 from Brown. Lifted into center field. Raines is there to make the catch in a 1-2-3 inning for the Bucks. We've played 3, still no score. Stay tuned, more baseball coming your way.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Eason Portable Buildings is now Eason Manufacturing. New name, same quality service with almost 60 years experience serving the Arklamas. And with Eason Manufacturing, quality is second to none. Buy pre-made from one of our mini lots or custom order yours today. Choose your colors, choose your size. You design it, we build it. Eason Manufacturing, serving the Arklamas since 1961.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. So we head to the top of the 4th inning. Still no score.
It's amazing as you get deeper in the playoffs, the crowd gathers up in the press box.
And I did notice that. You know what they have not done, Stewart?
What?
Brought me any food.
They have not yet brought you any food. I thought you got a water. You got a water.
Wow.
Ferrari Hanks.
I do appreciate that.
There you go. We're in the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top of the 4th inning.
Leading off the
It's going to be Stovall, Meacham, and McGowan
the DH number 2, Brayden
for Haughton. Stovall walked his first time up. Grounds this one to Henry. Scoops it. Can he get there? He does. By half a step. Nice athletic play from Cagle on the high chopper from Stovall, and there's one away.
Baseman for the first out. It's going to bring up shortstop number 4, Dalton Meacham.
Dalton Meacham struck out looking back in the second. There's a strike, evens up the count. 1 ball and a strike to Meacham. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. One-two pitch, curveball, tries to knock down the back door, but just misses. 2-2. Tiger fans wanted that one. 2-2. Sawed him off. Fastball underneath the hands, and there's 2 gone.
Goes down on strikes. Second out.
Now Trent McGowan, the third baseman, he struck out.
Third baseman number 5, Trent McGowan.
His first time up. Five strikeouts now for Plummer. As that one just misses the inside corner.
Got a good view of that one.
2-0. There's a strike. Right down Main Street. It's 2 balls and a strike to McGowan. Swing and a miss. Two outs here in the 4th, and 2-2 count on McGowan. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted into left field. Hunt Grant calls for it. Makes the catch. Another clean inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. Move to the bottom of the 4th. Still no score. We'll be right back.
We know you. You were the kid in the garage taking everything apart just to see how it worked. The teenager who stayed up late brainstorming and put it all in a business plan. You knew how to build a great team and then lead it. Origin helps entrepreneurs like you every day, from the corner of the garage to the corner office. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Feels like we're talking about the Savannah Bananas.
We have. We got jamming up here at Embanato.
Yeah, you never know when they might.
Another good crowd out here this afternoon. Both sides represented well. And they've been entertained. Had some good baseball last night and today. We got a good one going on right here as we enter the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be Gerald, Dozier, and Nguyen due up. Brown still on the bump for Haughton. Starts Gerald off with a curveball, and it's laced into left, but Grant, check that. Turner is there to make the play.
Going to bring up third baseman, number 22, Rudy Dozier.
Dozier now up for the Tigers. Dozier had a couple of hits last game. Struck out, though. He's only at bat here in game 3. He takes a curveball outside. There's another one in the dirt. 2-0. Rudy swings through that one. 2 balls and a strike now. Hard. I don't know if that was a slider or just a fastball that went low and away, but it fills up the count on Dozier. Tigers looking to get a base runner here in the fourth. Rudy lifts this one into center. Easy play for Raines, and there's 2 away.
Dozier flies it out to the center fielder. The second out. It's going to bring up the DH, number 8, Tanner Nguyen.
Tanner Nguyen takes that one inside. Tanner drops a base hit in front of the center fielder. A little 2-out hit. Keeps the inning alive for the Tigers.
It's going to bring up second baseman number 5, Bradley Hanlon.
Now Bradley Hanlon, who flew out to left his first time up. And hit. It's Tanner 2 for 2 here. Throw over to first. Tanner back in plenty of time. Hanlon lifts this into right. Walker's there, though. He'll make the catch, and that's going to end the Tiger threat in the fourth. No runs on 1 hit or no errors, and they leave a runner on base. We played 4, still no score. Got a good one going here at Embanato Field. Stay with us.
If you've been injured in an accident, you could be compensated in several different areas. You may have personal physical injuries. You may have financial injuries. You may have lost wages. These are all things that we can put our experience to work for to help you here at Parker Alexander.
This is why I run. I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
We've reached the 5th inning here in Family Solutions broadcast booth. Stewart, Shelby, Will Anders bringing you this afternoon's ball games. Still no score as Haughton and Neville are fighting for the opportunity to advance in the Division I non-select playoffs. It's going to be Ross, Walker, and Brown due up for the Bucks.
Pitcher number 1, Zach Ross.
Zach Ross grounded out to the pitcher in his only at bat. Plummer's still out there on the mound for the Tigers. He fires a strike down the middle. West Monroe up in game 2, 10-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Ball almost backhanded by Hanlon. He's not going to be able to make the play. I think they're going to rule that an infield hit for Ross. And that'll be
first hit.
The first hit for the Bucks.
It's going to bring up right fielder number 9, Parks Walker.
I think Captain Shreve and Rummel were going in the bottom of the 9th. Or going to the 9th. It's 4-4. So West Monroe looks to stay alive. They got that game 2 in hand. They'll play a game 3 right after. Parks Walker steps in, tries to lay down a bunt, fouls it off. Walker again showing bunt early. Pulls it back. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Not going to be in time, and a stolen base for the runner for Ross. Didn't see who was running. I think that's Presley. No, Presley's playing second. That's still Ross. Okay, still Ross running. So he didn't get courtesy run for. So Ross with the stolen base. Walker fouls off another bunt attempt. He's got 2 strikes on him.
No, that's the third one.
Oh, that was the third strike. So technically it's a strikeout for Plummer. So now there's 1 out and a man on second for Caleb Brown.
Going to bring up number 23, the pitcher, Caleb Brown.
Caleb has walked both times he's come to the plate. Thinks that pitch for a strike. Gerald out to talk to Plummer. Might be talking about signals. You got a catcher sitting there at second base. Just making sure that nobody's getting crossed up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's lifted into right. Caden O'Quinn's there, though. Makes the catch.
Brown flies out to the right fielder.
And there's 2 away.
We're going to have a runner now. It's going to be number 22 coming out.
All right. That's Justin Atkinson, who's the pitcher in game 2.
Glad you can say that.
Yeah.
Justin Atkinson.
So Atkinson gives way or takes Ross's place at second with 2 outs. Give the catcher ability to come in and put his gear back on. It's Christian Turner. Turner's flown out to center and grounded out, or actually grounded into a fielder's choice. Check that. I think he walked back in the third, and he was put out at second. He fouls that one off. 1-1. Missed that box in my scorebook.
We'll let you. We'll let it slide this time.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. This ball hit in the air. Gerald hauls it in by the Haughton on deck circle. And that's going to end the Bucs' threat in the 5th. No runs on 1 hit or no errors. And Haughton leaves 1 runner on base. Tigers coming to bat right after this.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. With each season, traditions are passed down from one generation to the next. Much like one of our favorite pastimes, Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC, now in Monroe.
We welcome you back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth as I step on my mic. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, brought to you by Williams Orthodontics. Visit Dr. Kevin Williams today with office locations in Monroe, right down the street on the corner of Evangeline and Lammy, and in El Dorado. No idea the street address there.
Yeah, you see the box score there. Tigers have 3 hits to Haughton's 1. Both teams have left 5 runners on base to this point. Caden O'Quinn was one of those Tiger hits. He singled back in the 2nd. Fouls off the first offering from Brown, who's out there for his 5th inning of work. We'll get some in-game stats on him here in just a second. It's a called strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2. It'll be O'Quinn, Grant, and Cagle. 9-1-2 in the Tiger order. KO fouls that one off, staying alive.
Rain expected at 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes. I'll check the radar here, and KO pops this one up into the infield. Anderson calls for it, makes the catch, and there's one away.
O'Quinn pops it up to the first baseman for the first out. Going to bring up left fielder, number 11, Hunt Grant.
Hunt Grant's had a tough day here in Game 3. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts.
Yeah, right now, Brown's at 61 pitches. Make that 62.
Grant again with the bunt attempt early in the count.
Yeah, Brown, 4 1/3. Again, allowed the 3 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts on the 61 pitches. 41 for strikes.
Yep. It's been a good ball game here. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back. Hunt down 0-2. He tries to reach base for the first time here in game 3. Doesn't chase that fastball out of the zone. Fouls that one back. There's a 1-2 pitch. Grant holds up on the curveball. Two, low ball 3, and the count moves full.
Haughton fans a little
loud
on that one.
3-2 pitch, popped up. Anderson once again calling for it. He'll make the catch.
Grant flies out to the first baseman for the second out.
There's 2 away.
It's going to bring up number 6. First baseman, Henry Cagle.
Tigers have gotten a couple of hits on some CNI ground balls, but everybody else has flied out or struck out. Now Henry Cagle, 0 for 1, and he lines one into the center field for a base hit.
The old TV jinx.
My point being is the top half of the baseball is not a bad half to live in. Hit that ball on the ground and good things can happen. Low and hard. All right, Sutton Lewis. 0 for 1, walk and a fly out. Throw over to first. Cagle back in time. You know, in this type of game, especially when you get to 2 outs, you start taking some chances, especially when you're up in the top half of that lineup. Lewis fouls this one out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Cagle back after Ross throws down. 2 strikes here. You might see Cagle on the move. Here's Brown with the 0-2 pitch. There goes Cagle. Ross juggled it. Ball goes into center, and Cagle's going to hold up there. It was backed up nicely by Raines. Smart decision by Cagle not to force it. Now a 1-2 count on Lewis and a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the 5th for the Tigers.
They left a lot of runners in scoring position so far tonight.
Had runners on 2nd and 3rd a couple of times.
See if we can break through here.
Stranded. So 1-2 pitch, curveball, chopped foul. Lewis holds off on the high heater from Brown, and out goes Ross to talk to his pitcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on 2nd.
A lot of twos.
As the rain starts to fall again, as Will predicted.
I was actually 4 minutes late. And there's nothing on the radar either.
Nope. Wind shifted, and it's blowing directly in from left. 2-2 pitch. Hit into center field. Rain's going back. He's going to make the catch. And that ends the threat for the Tigers. No runs on one hit. There were no errors, and the Tigers leave another runner on base. After 5, still no score. Stay with us.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers."
Welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. You can see the rain falling here at Embanato Field. No score still as we enter the top half of the 6th inning between the Haughton Buccaneers and Neville Tigers. Again, the winner will advance to the quarterfinals next week. So this...
Yeah, as you see the rain falling. Got a little spot shower shown up. No thunder, no lightning.
It's not light drops either.
We continue to play. That's some heavy big drops coming down out there. Going to be Rains, Anderson, and Stovall due up for Haughton here in the top of the 6th. Rains hit the ball hard a couple of times. But flown out to left, and the rain's really coming down. And they might, even the Haughton third base coach went in the inning, and they're not. This is up to the umpires here.
Umpire's going to give them a new ball.
I think they're trying to talk this over as Coach Guerrero out to talk with home plate umpire. I think he's wondering why the base coach is in his
dugout.
In his dugout. No water's pooled up anywhere, but it is kind of coming down. It's just one cloud.
You might want to put that home plate tarp on, though.
And the rain is.
You can hear it.
Oh, I hope we don't have an umbrella on our field mic. I think it'll be fine. As they discuss, let's all stand out in the rain and figure out what we're going to do here.
And they're going to bring the two coaches, I think. Maybe.
The other coach is in the dugout. And the rain's kind of lightening up a little bit.
They're going to get the tarp.
They're going to say tarp it.
As the rain quits.
I think the rain's about to stop.
It was just one little. See if I can pull it up on the.
Rain is stopping. the rain. There's a little back circle coming in, and I think they've stopped the tarping as the rain has subsided here. But we do have another little, that circulation is going to come down, but I mean there is a small patch of yellow coming down from our northeast. They're going to go cover the plate and the mound. So we do have a stoppage of play here. I think they're going to hold off on the well, let's see what they're doing. The rain's still falling. As you look on your screen, here's the radar.
There's nothing.
Yeah, you got this. What I'm worried about is this little patch of green.
It's all around us.
But it's rotating counterclockwise. That's that system. I really don't know if who this benefits. This Plummer is about to crank up his 6th inning of work. They've covered the plate and the mound.
Oh, it gets out of here.
You see that? A rotation. I think they're going to at least cover the mound and the plate and go to the dugout here.
It looks like, I think they're going to look at this storm.
They're trying to maybe get past.
Right there.
Yeah.
That storm that could be
just
coming from
northeast
Farmerville.
of Monroe.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, that storm right around Farmerville.
Yeah, but this is the one we're getting here. It's just northeast of Monroe. So.
Well, he missed a lot of it today, so that's the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reminds me. The Washita game.
I'm getting texts from Tiger fans watching the network said it poured for a couple of minutes and it completely stopped. That was from they live in Bell Point. Where the text. So
we're in a weather delay.
We are in a weather delay. Do you have a funky weather delay graphic? Can you put that in the bottom? So
I got you right here.
With a sad face.
Yeah.
That's very nice. All right, folks, we are in a weather delay. We're just going to keep the stream up, okay? But we will be back up talking to you here when we resume play. There's no sense to stop this one. But enjoy the rain. We'll pop in once we get some further information for you, but right now we're in a weather delay. Top of the 6th. We're just starting the 6th. Hadn't been a pitch, so still no score here. We'll be back when we get ready to resume play.
Welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth as tarps are off.
Yeah, you see them working on it. It looks like they're going to get back underway here pretty quickly as a little spot shower started with a little sprinkle and developed into some heavy drops.
It looks like it's gone now.
Looks like it's passed through. Yep, we're on the other side of it. So it looks as though we've got a little window between maybe the next band coming in. You see that up there in Farmerville. So we're going to try to get this thing going as we restart. We were just started the 6th inning. No pitch has been thrown in the 6th. It's been a great ball game to this point. Went down and talked to some of the Barb coaches who are up here scouting this series, and they said that Barb wins today 5-0. They won last night 3-0. So the winner of this game will be traveling to the second-seeded Barb Buccaneers. I'm interested to see how this, or if this delay affects either one of these pitchers. And it really wasn't a long delay. I don't foresee that being a long layoff. As
10 minutes max right there.
Yeah. I don't. You see Plummer warming back up here as they're about to restart.
Yeah, we knew this was a possibility today. That's why the games were moved up to 11 a.m. today with that threat of rain. And luckily we have missed most of it today.
But now what you got to think about is the soggy turf and dirt. I mean, it's just a little extra grip. Maybe take an extra second. Make sure you got a good grip on the baseball. Tigers didn't make any defensive changes as they roll back out there.
Looks like someone I knew I shouldn't have put them sprinklers on today.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But there's no puddling. They checked. I saw Coach Guerrero checking out the plate. The plate's in good shape. There's the throw down to second. And we're about ready to get back underway.
Rain's coming up to bat after the rain delay.
Yep, appropriately so. Colin Raines, Austin Anderson, Braden Stovall due up for the Bucks.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after a slight weather delay, leading off the top of the 6th inning for the Buccaneers, center fielder, number 15, Colin Raines.
All right, Colin Raines, 0 for 2 here in Game 3. He's flown out to left both times he's come up to bat. First pitch from Plummer is low, ball 1. Raines lists this one. Foul. The right field side.
The sun's trying to come out now.
Yeah. You can see on your screen the dark clouds hovering to the north. But that's all past us. That was a dirty slider under the hands of Raines. Gets him to chase, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Gerald's going to have to throw it to first. He does to complete the strikeout. And there's 1 away here in the 6th. And Austin Anderson, 0 for 2. struck out looking in the first and hit into a fielder's choice in the third. Gets a piece of that one, does Anderson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Stays down, though. 1 ball and a strike. See that wind? You can hear the wind now on the field mic. Ball hammered and stabbed. Nice play by Rudy Dozier at third base. That one might get the Parker Alexander replay going here, as Dozier robs a base hit from Austin Anderson. There's 2 away. Braden Stovall, the DH, now up to bat, and he's hitting the head. That one slipped out of Plummer's hand. So Stovall's hit by that pitch with 2 outs. Dalton Meacham now coming to the plate. Meacham 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Looked like Plummer tried to start Stovall off with a curveball and it spun. So 1 on and 2 outs here for Meacham. Takes that one low. There's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the count on the Haughton shortstop. Ground ball right up the middle at Karams. Hanlon's going to flip it to Sutton at short, and that's going to retire the Haughton Bucks here in the 6th. No runs on no hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. Going to the bottom of the 6th. All tied up at 0. Stay with us.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars a day, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House.
All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors makes me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their order right here.
Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
It's going to be Kelly, Gerald, and Dozier due up for the Tigers as they try to break out of this nothing tie here in the bottom of the 6th. Ethan's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ethan lines one right to the center fielder, Raines. There's 1 gone in the 6th. Caleb Brown still on the bump for Haughton. He's been there from the get-go. Pitch 5 1/3, shutout ball. He'll face Drew Jarrell here. Drew hits it right to the left fielder Turner. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And now it's Rudy Dozier's turn. Rudy 0 for 2, struck out and flown out. Rudy takes a strike. Now 1-1 to Dozier. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Dozier. One-two pitch. Misses the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's Brown in the 2-2 pitch. Line right back up the middle for a base hit. And a 2-out hit from Dozier. Breathes a little life into the Tigers here in the 6th.
It's going to bring up the DH, number 8, Tanner Nguyen.
Now Tanner Nguyen. Tanner's 2 for 2 today as
Cam Riley's going to come in.
Cam Riley's coming in to run for Dozier. Nothing against Rudy's speed, but Cam's a little faster.
Just a hair.
I don't think anybody's going to argue with that.
You want linebacker speed out there, or you want DB speed?
Yeah. Cam came in and closed out game 2 on the mound, and he's in to run for Dozier. I would assume that we might have some early action on the base pass here. Tanner been swinging the hottest bat, at least in this game, as they throw over. Riley back in time. They come to the plate. Tanner takes it up and in for ball 1. There's a strike called. Ball and a strike now on Tanner. This might be the pitch that Cam runs on here. There he goes. Throw down's going to be into center. Cam thought about it, but wisely retreats back to second. Pitch was called a ball. Riley to second on the stolen base. Now runner in scoring position with 2 outs and a favorable count to Tanner Nguyen. It's the hidden ball trick, and Cam is not fooled as they do try the old wheel. And Cam Riley was not fooled. And now here comes Coach Maynor. Out to talk to his pitcher. As going to talk about the situation here. I haven't seen anybody up in the Haughton bullpen.
No, no one's been up there.
I know the Tigers, I believe that might have been just Sutton Lewis getting loose. I believe he'd be first relief for the Tigers if need be. Discussing a little strategy. Coach Haughton walks back to the dugout. I mean, neither one of these pitchers are close to being at the pitch limit. They were both in 70s.
Yeah,
right around in there as far as pitch count goes. So,
yes, they are, Stewart.
All right, here we go. 2-1 the count on Nguyen. Curveball stays down. It's 3 balls and a strike to Tanner. I don't think you start Riley here early, especially in a hitter's count. That's low, as Nguyen's going to take his base. So now runners at first and second for the Tigers. And Bradley Hanlon. Hanlon's hit the ball hard, right at people.
Yeah, Hanlon, he's due for a big hit here.
Yep.
I mean, you look back, it's the time.
It could be F7, F9. Now you might talk about starting runners. And Hanlon lines it into left field. Here comes Riley around third. The throw is not going to be in time. Nguyen moves up to third, and an RBI single from Bradley Hanlon gives the Tigers a 1-0 lead.
Good base hit there by Hanlon. He's ready for it.
I think he was looking curveball.
Yeah, they're going to appeal.
They're going to appeal third, and it's going to be called safe. So Riley comes in to score. Nguyen at third. Hanlon at second as he advanced on the throw to the plate. Now Caden O'Quinn, who's 1 for 2 on the night, comes to the plate. The Tigers needed something to happen, and it was a line drive over the outreach glove of McGowan at third base. That plate's Cam Riley. And I think they're going to do a little surgery on Ross's catcher's gear, as that's what the delay is. They're going to bring out another chest protector. But a big hit by Bradley Hanlon has given the Tigers a 1-0 lead. That's the first run scored here in Game 3.
Yeah, it took 6 innings to finally get a run on the board.
Couple of hits this inning. Dozier with the single, got on base with 2 outs.
Yeah, all the hits have been with 2 outs tonight, or this inning.
And now the Tigers can add a couple of more. The base hit here. They got runners on second and third and 1 out. O'Quinn just misses that one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside. No, they're going to call that one a strike on the outside corner. Unless it caught a piece. 0-2 now on KO. Here's Brown from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. Lined into center. Raines is there to make the catch. That's going to do it for the Tigers in the 6th, but a little damage was done as they pick up a run on a couple of hits. There were no errors, and they leave a couple on base. We move to the 7th. 1-0 Tigers.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture and just in time for your favorite season. Quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved. Well, welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We're in the top of the 7th, brought to you by Sleepy Hollow.
Yes, we are. Bradley Hanlon with the biggest hit of the afternoon so far as an RBI single gives the Tigers a 1-0 lead. As we move to the top of the 7th, it's going to be McGowan, Ross, and Walker. 7, 8, and 9 in the Haughton lineup. Due up here in the 7th. And out to the mound trots Michael Plummer for his 7th inning of work. He starts McGowan off with a strike. This ball popped up and out of play. I'm thinking it's 7, 8, and 9. Not much production there. There's been actually Ross, the catcher, got a hit in the 5th, but that's it. And 6 at bats. Here's the 0-2. Fastball fouled back. Do we see a breaking pitch this at bat? 0-2, there it is. And McGowan got a piece of it, fouled it off his front leg. That hurts. Kid did a great job of fighting off a good pitch to stay alive.
Yeah, hit that shin right there. Probably try to walk it. Ooh.
It stings. Well, they're going to give him some time. He's going to have to step back in with an 0-2 count. All right, McGowan back in there. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball away. It was 1-2. Just missed the top of the zone as McGowan was able to hold up on that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifts this one into right. Henry giving chase, but KO with his sliding catch in foul territory for out number 1. Cue that one up on the Parker Alexander replay.
Pops one to right fielder, an outstanding catch by Henry Cagle.
That was Caden O'Quinn with the catch.
KO.
And you see that. Both boys were hustling down the line, and KO slides in to snag it before it hits the turf, and there's one gone. There's Ross, ground ball to Dozier. Couple of pats and a toss across the diamond. There's 2 away. Now Haughton down to their final out. It's supposed to be Parks Walker, but I think this is going to be a pinch hitter.
Yeah, number
24. That's number 24, Drew Palmer, in to hit for Walker.
Now batting for the Buccaneers, number 24, Drew Palmer.
Tigers 1 out away from a date with Barb in Lake Charles next weekend. There's a strike on the outside corner. Plummer ahead in the count here. There's another one in the same spot, just a little bit out, a little bit more outside, I guess. 1-1. It was a good pitch. Didn't get the call. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and fouled into the screen. Now the Tigers are a strike away from winning this playoff series after falling behind Friday night. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Palmer doesn't chase. It's 2-2. Inside. 3-2. So now 3 balls and 2 strikes as Palmer has worked the count back full. Top of the lineup, Caleb Brown on deck. Outside ball 4, and there's a little life in the Haughton dugout as Palmer draws a 2-out walk. Caleb Brown, who has walked twice and flown out to right. Officially 0 for 1.
Gonna have a runner. It's going to be number 9 for Haughton.
That's Parks Walker. He comes back into the lineup for Palmer.
Courtesy runner is number 9, Parks Walker.
Fastball into Brown is high. There's a strike. 1-1. Don't think Walker's a threat to steal here with this situation. You're just going to have to go base to base here. Another one misses just a little bit up in the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. We're going to have a little talk from Rudy. He trots in to the whole infield now in to talk to Plummer. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 right down the gut. Now the runner will be on the move. 3-2, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. The Tigers are moving on. Plummer with the complete game shutout And the Tigers win this one 1-0.
The Haughton Buccaneers 0.
Heck of a series here at Embanato. Haughton wins Friday night on a gym as the Tigers come roaring back in Game 2 with the 9-2 win and an all-out pitcher's duel here in Game 3. And the RBI single from Bradley Hanlon, scoring Cam Riley, is the difference. 1-0. The Tigers move on to face the Bar Buccaneers next weekend in Lake Charles.
Yeah, final stats for tonight, or this afternoon's contest. Again, Michael Plummer with the complete game win for the Tigers. He finished 7 innings, allowed, I think, 3 hits.
Yeah, 3 hits.
No errors.
Total. That's right.
No runs. No.
It was a clean game. There were no errors in this one. Just some fine baseball on display here this afternoon. Congratulations to the Haughton Buccaneers on a fine season. But the Tigers prevail. They move on.
They'll take on the Bar Buccaneers next Friday.
We'll have all that action for you right here on the network. Origin Bank player of the game. Got to give this one to Michael Plummer.
Absolutely.
I would say hands down maybe his finest pitching performance in his Neville career.
3 hits allowed tonight by him.
Yeah.
And the defense played lights out all weekend. I mean, you go back, you had 1 bad inning this whole weekend.
I don't think the Tigers committed an error.
No.
Throughout the 3 games.
No, this was the best defensively they looked all year, and hopefully they can take this and go into next week at Barb and take this momentum down south.
Barb won 3-0 Friday night and 5-0 today. And it's going to be, Barb's got 1 loss on the year.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. But the Tigers move on. And anyway, so.
Good win.
It was a great win. Great team win there for the Tigers. They're going to go out and celebrate.
I kind of say.
In the rain with the left field lounge.
This kind of reminded me of the OCS series at the beginning of the year, with the old heck of a series earlier then, but it prepares you for moments like this, and it pushes you through.
The Tigers win this one 1-0, and they move on. For Will Anders, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good afternoon from Embanato Field. We're glad you've joined us.